Welcome, this is Lucy from Ethereal Flow, and this is your guided sleep meditation to quiet your mind tonight. If you're here, it's probably not because you're lazy or unmotivated. It's because you lie down at night and your brain switches on. You replay conversations. You run through tomorrow. You rehearse every what if. You're tired, but your mind behaves like it's still on duty. There is nothing wrong with you for this. Your brain isn't broken. It's just been trained to stay on the lookout, even when you're in bed. Tonight is about teaching it a different pattern. We'll slow your breathing, soften your body, and give your mind one simple, safe place to rest. You don't have to force sleep or think positive. Your only job is to listen, breathe, and let your system copy the feeling of winding down. Make yourself as comfortable as you can where you are now. Let your pillow support your head and neck. Let your blanket or duvet feel warm enough and just right for you. When you're ready, let your eyes soften or close. We'll begin by settling your breath and your body. For the next few minutes, we're going to help your body move out of switched on mode and into safe to rest mode. We'll use your breath first, then we'll gently sweep through your muscles. You don't need to breathe perfectly or match me exactly. Just aim in the same direction. We'll use a simple rhythm. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4 and exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. That slightly longer out-breath is a quiet signal to your nervous system that the danger has passed and it's allowed to power down. I'll count a couple of rounds with you, and then your breath can keep that rhythm in the background. First, just notice how you're breathing right now without changing it. Is it shallow or deep? Fast or slow? Tight or easy? There's no right or wrong here. You're just checking in. Now we'll gently guide it. Let's begin together. Inhale gently through your nose. 2, 3, 4, Then exhale softly through your mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6. And again now. Inhale gently through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Then exhale softly through your mouth for 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your breath keep moving in that direction. A smooth inhale and a slightly longer, softer exhale. You don't have to count anymore. Just keep the feeling of that slow, steady rhythm. As your breath settles, we'll bring your attention through your body, one area at a time, so your muscles can understand that it's safe to let go. Start with your feet. Notice where they're resting, the weight of your heels or the tops of your feet, the contact with the mattress or sofa, the temperature of the blanket, or the air around them. You don't need to like what you feel, you're just noticing. On your next easy breath, imagine your feet becoming slightly heavier. As you breathe out, allow any gripping in your toes or ankles to loosen. Let that heaviness spread up into your lower legs. Feel your calves resting. Notice any tension in your shins or ankles. If your legs want to roll outward a little, let them. As you breathe in, notice the shape of your lower legs. As you breathe out, let them settle downward, as if the surface beneath you is rising up to hold them. Move your awareness to your knees and thighs. Feel the weight of your thighs against what's supporting you. Notice whether they're pressing together or resting apart. Notice the way fabric sits against your skin. On the next gentle breath out, give your thighs permission to soften, even slightly. If they've been braced and ready to move all day, they can stand down for now. Now bring your attention to your hips and pelvis. This area often holds more tension than we realise. Notice any tightness, pressure, or dull ache there. No need to fix it, just acknowledge it. With your next exhale, allow the weight of your hips to sink more fully into the surface beneath you. Imagine the muscles across your hips spreading into a softer shape. Let your awareness climb gently to your belly. Feel the natural rise and fall as you breathe. You don't have to pull your stomach in or hold it still. let it be a little softer than usual. If it feels safe, allow your next breath in to reach your belly. On the way out, imagine the muscles around your stomach releasing, not collapsing, just letting go of effort. They don't need tonight. Now your chest. Notice the movement under your ribs. Maybe you feel your heartbeat, maybe you don't. Either is fine. Take a gentle breath in and notice your chest expanding. As you breathe out, imagine your chest melting back toward your spine, supported by whatever you're lying on. You might picture your rib cage like a set of hands that have been holding on all day, slowly unclenching as the breath moves through them. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Notice whether they're creeping up toward your ears or pressing down into the surface beneath you. With your next breath out, invite your shoulders to drop a few millimeters away from your ears. They don't have to be perfect or symmetrical, just a little less lifted. Let that sense of softening travel down your arms. Notice your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, the weight of your hands, the way your fingers are resting. As you breathe out, let your hands become heavier, as if they're gently filling with sand. You don't need them for anything right now. They can simply rest. Now move your awareness up into your neck. Notice the angle of your head, the back of your neck, the sides, any tightness at the base of your skull. On your next gentle exhale, imagine the muscles around your neck lengthening and widening. Your head is supported. You don't have to hold it up. Bring your attention to your jaw. Notice whether your teeth are touching or your tongue is pressed firmly against the roof of your mouth. If it feels okay, allow your jaw to hang just a little looser. Your lips can stay closed, but the space inside your mouth can soften. Your tongue can rest more heavily. Finally, bring your awareness to your eyes and forehead. Even with your eyes closed, there can be a sense of looking or watching. Notice any tightness around your eyes, any frown in your brow. As you breathe out, imagine smoothing the space between your eyebrows, as if you're gently wiping away lines of concentration. Let the muscles around your eyes soften, like curtains being drawn for the night. From your feet all the way up to your forehead, your body is receiving the same message. You've done enough for today. It's safe to rest. You may still feel some restlessness or flickers of tension. That's okay. You're not trying to erase everything. You're gently shifting the balance, breath by breath. For the rest of this meditation, let your breath continue in that easy pattern, a comfortable inhale and a slightly longer, softer exhale. Your body will keep learning from it, even when your attention moves elsewhere. Now that your body has begun to settle, we're going to work with your mind, not against it. You're not trying to switch your thoughts off. You're learning how to let them move without dragging you around. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a room with a lot of radios playing at once. Each radio is tuned to a different station. One is replaying conversations from the day. One is listing tomorrow's tasks. One is whispering worries about the future or what-ifs about the people you care about. None of these radios are evil. They're all just trying to keep you prepared. The problem at night is that they're all turned up too loud in a room where you're trying to sleep. Now picture a simple control panel on the wall, one big dimmer that controls the whole room. As you lie here, feel your breath moving in and out, and imagine that with each easy exhale, you're turning that dimmer down by a couple of clicks. The radios don't switch off, they just move further into the background. Inhale gently through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Then exhale softly through your mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6. And turn the dimmer down a little more. You're still aware the radios exist, but you're no longer standing right in front of them. Now bring your attention back to your body, the weight of you on the bed, the points where you're being supported, the temperature of the air on your skin. Thoughts in the background, body in the foreground. If a loud thought pops up, did I do enough today? Just notice it as one radio momentarily spiking in volume. You don't have to argue with it. You don't have to solve it. Gently tell it. You can keep talking if you want. I'm going to rest. And feel yourself stepping a few paces further back in the room. Let that line sit in the background of your mind. You can keep talking if you want. I'm going to rest. Your job isn't to silence every radio. Your job is to lie here and let the whole room get softer around you. As you breathe, imagine the lighting in this mental room changing too. At the start of the night, the lights are harsh and bright, like an office after hours. Now, with each exhale, see those overhead lights dimming until all that's left is a warm, low glow in the corner. The radios are still there, but they blend into the hum of the night. You're lying in the center of the room, in a comfortable chair or on a soft surface, under a heavy, welcoming blanket. Your breath is slow, your muscles are heavy. The details of each thought matter less and less. If your mind tries to drag you back into a problem, you might gently say inside, "There's nothing I have to solve tonight." Let that sentence float through like a caption on the scene. Nothing I have to solve tonight. Your brain has done enough planning for one day. The part of you that overthinks is allowed to step away from the controls. Your body knows how to be heavy. Your breath knows how to slow. You are allowed to let the mental noise fade to the edges while you drift in the middle. From here, we'll quietly rehearse what a calmer night can feel like for you. Imagine a familiar scene. You've had a long day, you've done what you can, you're finally in bed. The room is dim, the house is quieter, the outside world has stepped back a little. Normally, this is the moment your brain would start going through its list. Tonight, in this practice, you do something different. You feel the mattress beneath you, the weight of your body, the touch of the sheet against your skin. You notice one slightly slower exhale. Inhale gently through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Then exhale softly through your mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6. You remember that it's not your job to switch your thoughts off. Your job is to bring your attention back to the simple facts. I am lying down. I am supported. I am breathing. I am allowed to rest. You might hear an old thought trying to start its speech, about work, about people, about what could go wrong. This time you quietly answer. You can keep talking if you want. I'm going to sleep. You don't need to say it with force. You're not fighting. You're just stepping away from the microphone. You feel your body do the rest. Shoulders softening, jaw loosening, belly settling, breath staying slow. You are teaching your system that lying in bed doesn't have to mean going to war in your head. There was a time when night felt like a test you kept failing. You'd look at the clock and count how many hours you had left, and your thoughts would speed up even more. Now you're learning to treat night as a place where there is nothing to win and nothing to lose. Just a body that needs rest and a mind that can quietly step back for a while. Let these simple truths sink in while you lie here. My brain is not bad at sleep, it's just been overprotective. I don't have to finish every thought before I'm allowed to rest. Tonight is practice, not a test. I am allowed to let my mind be messy and still drift off. You don't have to repeat them perfectly. Just let them hover in the background, like soft notes your nervous system can pick up when it's ready. Every time you lie down and go through this pattern, breath, body, turning the volume down, stepping away from the radios, you're giving your brain a new script to follow. Not by force. By repetition in safety. From here on, we'll say less and less. Your body knows the route now. Breath slower. Muscles softer. Thoughts further away. You are lying somewhere safe enough to sleep. The bed is holding your weight. The world can manage itself for a while. Let these few lines drift through your mind like distant echoes. There is nothing I have to solve tonight. My thoughts can move at the edges while I sink down. I am allowed to stop thinking everything through. My body remembers how to sleep. If you're still aware of my voice, you don't need to do anything with these words. They're sinking into the parts of your mind that keep working while you rest, gently nudging your system toward quieter nights and easier evenings. In a moment, I'll fade into silence and leave you with the sound alone. You don't need to listen for the end. You're welcome to drift whenever your body is ready. If this track helps you and you ever want a custom version built around your own patterns and safe places, you can look in the description when you're awake for details on the Ethereal Flow sleep assessment and custom sleep meditations. For now, there is nothing left you have to manage. No plan to polish. No list to review. no outcome to control. Just breathing. Sinking. Drifting. It is safe to let go of this day. It is safe to let your mind soften at the edges. It is safe to sleep.